His face. Shucks. Ow. Following Granny's orders, we headed downstairs and sat silently at the table. My head hurts. Granny hit me. She hit all of them. Of course, everyone else got the same treatment. Every one of us was at fault, so as a result we were all hit, and now there are large bumps on our heads. When I saw Granny going over to hit the man in green earlier, I was afraid he would fight back, but even though he was in an openly bad mood, he didn't really say anything. I wonder why. Was it because his opponent was a delicate old person? Or maybe it was something completely different. When Granny asked me how all of this happened in the first place, I confessed to forgetting to lock the front door again. Then I was also given a bump on the head. I'll make sure to never forget to lock the front door again. I think this is clear. Oh, I never thought I'd be hit too. That reminds me, this gas mask guy said his name was Clear when I met him before. He has the same suspicious presence as the man in green. Alba, come over here for a minute. Yeah, I'm coming. Granny calls me into the kitchen and I stand up from my chair while rubbing the bump. Earlier, I heard the sound of something being fried and a sweet smell filled the air. Now, when I look at Granny's hands, I see donuts piled in a basket covered with kitchen paper. So she really was cooking things for us. She's pretty spry for someone who's just had a hip injury. Bring that. Everyone's fine with tea, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, Granny. What? Is it okay for you to be up already? How's your hip? Can't you tell by looking? Stop babbling on and go already. Granny drives me off and I return to the table with the donuts. Then, I fill everyone's teacups and return to my own seat. After a while, Granny comes to sit down too. When people are full, their anger will naturally subside. Eat up, now. Well, shucks. So these are for us, then? I could tell what you were making by the smell. Your donuts are exceptional, Tae-san. Just hurry up and eat. Kojaku, who knows the smell of Granny's donuts well, immediately reaches out to the basket. Oh, and there's Benny. He's having a little peck at a donut. The man in green and the gas mask guy keep staring at the donuts as if they're completely alien objects. If you're going to eat, then eat. If not, then don't. The gas mask guy can't eat if he doesn't remove the mask, and the man in the green doesn't even seem to want to eat in the first place. I didn't think he would, but surprisingly enough he picks up a donut. He still looks grumpy, but he starts to nibble at his donut. They're sweet. That's a given. It's that kind of food. But it is still sweet. You don't have to force yourself to eat it. Granny snorts, displeased. The man continues gnawing at his donut. It's completely impossible to read what this guy is thinking. I then look at the gas mask guy, to Clear. It looks like he hasn't moved at all. You're not gonna eat? Granny's donuts are delicious. I'll eat. Well, then I guess you better hurry. Yes, master. I'll eat. Clear keeps still. If he can't eat if he doesn't take off his mask, will he still take one? Expecting something to happen, I continue to stare at Clear while lightly sipping my tea. Huh? I realize a donut from Clear's side of the basket is now gone. And I think his mask is moving up and down. Did you just eat one? Oh, yes, I did. They're delicious. Maybe it's a superpower. Did he eat it while wearing his gas mask? How? Well, let's not go there. I grab a donut and start eating too. Granny's donuts are good even when cooled down, but when they're freshly made, a special gentle sweetness will flow through your mouth when you take a bite. As I taste my donut, Kojaku, who's already finished eating, stands up. He turns around before going into the hallway and beckons me to come over. Me? When I point to myself, Kojaku nods several times. What is it? I lower my half-eaten donut and stand up to go into the hallway with Kojaku. Phew. Everything got real confusing all of a sudden back there. I guess he wanted to escape the strange atmosphere in the living room. He lets out a sigh, maybe because he only feels comfortable away from everyone else. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, anyway, about Mizuki. Did you contact or meet with him at all? Yeah, I called him. He said he was fine, but I felt like he wasn't as energetic as before. Really? Did something happen to Mizuki? Well, I told you that Mizuki was acting strange, didn't I? Around then, members of my team and members of Dry Juice had some trouble. Mizuki was also there. Hasn't he always tried to negotiate these things out beforehand? For some reason, though, he seemed kind of absent-minded and kept spacing out, and he just watched the fight without trying to stop it. In the end, I had to put a stop to things. I thought Mizuki looked strange and asked if he was alright. When I did, he gave me this "leave me alone" glare. Mizuki did? Yup, it didn't look like his usual self. Seemed like he was brooding over something. Alba, can't you remember anything? Has he been having any trouble recently? Earlier, when I was at Mizuki's shop, we did talk about the mysterious disappearances. Ah, those rumors about entire rib teams disappearing, right? I think he was really worried about that. Well, I've definitely heard that there are teams that have disappeared, but... Morphine! Morphine! Huh? Oh. Both Kojaku and I are surprised when we suddenly hear a high-pitched voice. Something right behind my back falls on the floor. That thing! It's his! What rolls on the floor is one of the cubes that the rabbit-headed man had attached to his waist. Was it in the hood of my jacket? The cube hops back towards the living room. That guy... Oh. Kojaku chases after the cube into the living room. Hey, you little shit! You were eavesdropping just now, weren't you? It's not as if it was worth the trouble of asking about. Bastard. Like these mysterious disappearances, Rib's not trendy anymore these days. So doesn't it feel like they're just holding some exciting event? What did you say? Kojaku's voice shows clear anger. Hey now, it's not a joking matter. These really are teams that haven't returned. I don't know. Doesn't it only mean it's better to stop doing rib if you're scared? You bastard. Kojaku becomes angry and the man looks back at him even more coldly. You there. What's your name? It's good manners to give your own name first. An asshole like you probably doesn't even have any manners. Why should I have to? Then don't ask. Wait a minute. This doesn't need to get ugly. He's Kojaku, and you are? Noise. Oh. Now no one likes little shits like you. I don't really care if you like me or not. I don't really care if you like me or not. Son of a bitch. That's enough. Granny, who'd remained silent until now, suddenly cuts off all hostility between the two with a single sentence. If you're going to fight, do it elsewhere. You're so noisy I can't stand it. Sorry, Taison. Glancing at the apologizing Kojaku, Noise stands up in silence. Hey, where are you going? Home, of course. As soon as he mutters that, he leaves the living room. And the rest of you, if you've finished eating, go back home. Clear rises to Granny's voice and bows. Oh, it was delicious. Well then, Master, goodbye. Oh, wait a sec. Clear exits the living room into the hallway as I chase after him. Oh, yes, Master, what is it? Whether we meet again or not, if there's a second time, just come in normally. Normally? Don't fall from the sky, or come in through the veranda. Normal people just come in through the front door. Why can't I come from the sky, or the veranda? Well, it's just weird, okay? Not to mention startling. It's bad for the heart. Bad for the heart? I see. I understand. Clear raises his hand with a yes, and then puts it to his chest. It's about the heart here, right? Well, yeah, but when I'm with Master, I learn a lot. Thank you very much. Really? Well, until next time. Yeah. Bowing once again, Clear leaves from the entryway. What's up with that gas mask man? Kojaku returns to the hallway from the living room, muttering about Clear. I don't know. He's not someone you know? Someone I know? Well, don't think so. I don't really know him. Hey, keep it together. Kojaku looks amazed, but unexpectedly he rubs his neck with one hand as if he's embarrassed. I'm sorry about earlier. I just kinda snapped. It would've been nice if you could tell Taeson so. You apologized earlier. I think it's fine. I am sorry for going nuts like that in your room. Well, it's over already. It's been a while since I've seen you so angry, though. I'm no good with guys like that who don't even know how to compromise. Kojaku sighs with defeated expression. I remembered it just now, but isn't he in a rhyme team? A rhyme team? Rough Rabbit. Yes. I think it was named Rough Rabbit. Before, when our team members and members of another team had a fight, I remember seeing him there. He seemed to know I was doing rib, too, so I guess I'm right. The more I think about it, the worse it makes me feel. So Rhyme has teams too. I didn't know that. I think they only started forming teams recently. They're probably doing it to gather information more easily. It just bothers me. In Rib, there are lots of guys who think that being teammates equals being family, but Rhyme might be different in that aspect. Dry and efficient. Just by looking at noise, it's clear enough. Well, putting that guy aside, I'll make it so I can help out Mizuka too. If you know anything, give me a call, Alba. Okay. See ya. Kojaku raises one hand and walks out the front door. Phew. After seeing Kojaku off, I return to my room feeling a little weak. Maybe I'm so tired because of all the things that happened today. Oh, right. I forgot to tell Kojaku that it was Noise who had pulled me in the rhyme. But if I tell him, the next time he sees Noise, he'll do nothing but pick a fight. Thinking over the day's events, I open the door while a feeling of weakness washes over me. I already know my room is a disaster, but I can't help thinking about how bad it is. Damn it. Everything's been crazy lately. I remember Noise's cocky attitude and a bit of anger perks up. I decide to only pick up things that had fallen on the ground, and afterwards I plop myself down on the bed. I'll clean the rest tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Already had too much excitement for one day. I take a deep breath and close my eyes.